All right. I'm going to take that question to Shazia Ilmi of the BJP. Shazia, if you can give us some clarity on the thought behind suspending 141 MPs, which is unprecedented, never heard or seen of in Indian history. And a question Priyanka Chaturvedi asks, you were quick, the speaker was, and in the ethics committee was quick to expel Mahua Moitra. Here you have a parliamentary security breach, again, of national security concerns. But Pratap Simha still remains an MP. No action, he's not been summoned, no clarity on that.
Yes, I heard it all very carefully. I've been hearing it since the last 2 days. So I pretty much know what the questions would be. First of all, I would really like to thank the opposition for making Mr. Jaitley their guiding light and for quoting him. I wish they also quoted him on what he had to say about the role of Congress and what Congress has done to this country and on various issues. So they have picked up what Jaitley ji said, especially when the disruptions happened because of rampant corruption during UPA 2 time. When not just that, when there were no answers forthcoming, when India was being looted, right from Spectrum to coal, to 2G, to Commonwealth, to Augusta Westland, to Scorpion. And that is when these protests and these questions are asked from the then opposition benches, which was BJP. And it was in this light that Jaitley ji raised these questions. But I'm very happy to know that our leader, our beloved, wonderful late Jaitley ji, is the guiding light for the opposition. It's heartening to know. Secondly, and most importantly, whether it's Rafael or Pegasus or Manipur or even this, where no denial has been made of the fact that there'll be a full and a complete answer after a complete inquiry about what has transpired. But as a prefabricated, pre-rehearsed and predetermined plot to somehow counter BJP and the Treasury benches, they have all gotten together.
Whatever may be the reason, Shazia Ilmi, do you believe that a draconian move, a draconian decision of such nature to suspend 141 MPs,
can I finish saying
suspension must be done sparingly?
I want to finish saying, thank you. I want to finish saying what I'm saying because this was leading to that. You had unnecessarily wasted television time, and this back and forth. So I was just actually coming to that.
You can jump into the answer. Go on.
Yeah, thanks. So what the point I was making was that there is a reason why it's called a house. There's a rule book. I think everybody knows that. There is a rule number 373. There is a rule 374. And just when you say that never before has it happened, that so many MPs have been, have been asked to leave the parliament and have been expelled or suspended for a time period. Never before have we seen such unruly conduct and misbehavior. And that is the collective plan.
We've seen BJP leaders in the assembly of various states also acting in a similar fashion when you have to raise a question. When you're in the opposition ruled states, it's not first of all, the well of the house is commonplace. It's natural for protesting or MLAs or MPs to raise slogans to come to the well of the house.
It is not normal to carry
it is a common sight, and we've seen BJP more often than not, even in opposition ruled states, doing the same in the assembly.
I'm answering exactly that, So it is not normal. It is part of ignoble conduct, unruly conduct, and rowdy behavior, and behavior which is considered unparliamentary in nature, to heckle, to shout slogans, to jump into the well, to carry placards, to make sure that all the appeals.
So stay with us. I'm going to get Ami Ben, who is also a suspended MP herself from the Rajya Sabha. Ami Ben, a quick word from you. We heard you. A quick word from Ami Ben on what did you witness? Shazia Ilmi alleges that there was rowdy behavior, absolutely shameful to see opposition MPs raise slogans, disrupt proceedings. Ami Ben, if you could take it away, please. What did you witness in the House?
See, I think what is shameful is the conduct of what is happening by the ruling dispensation in this democracy system. Everyone is only demanding a statement from the Union Home Minister, and he has just to come to the House and make a statement about the act that happened by these intruders in the Lok Sabha. And they jumped from the gallery. Immediately it was found out that the pass was issued by a BJP MP, and it would have been very simple to come and make a statement by the Honorable Home Minister, and that is expected of him. That is the conduct of which speaks volumes. He did not come. So
but
in
Ms.
spite of
the investigation is still underway. There hasn't been a complete report of the investigation that's been tabled as yet. Do you believe it's fair for the Prime Minister or Home Minister to jump the gun, come and address the Parliament and speak about investigation that's ongoing?
Nobody has asked for any investigation statement or any inquiry statement of the result of the investigation. When an incident happens in the House, and we are talking about democratic institution, democracy rules all the time, and we also gave a notice, several MPs gave notice as per the rule of conduct which was mentioned earlier. I think it is the onerous duty of the Home Minister to come and say to the House, address the House and say that yes, such a thing has happened, we are looking into it, but just not to come, not to step in the House at all and say, okay, file as many notices you want to file, do whatever you want to do, make as many requests you want to make. We went on requesting to the Honorable Chair that please hear us, please hear the LOP, please see that we are seeking only a statement from the Honorable Home Minister. Why does he not come to the House? You have seen earlier what has happened when the farm laws were bulldozed. We went on requesting the Honorable Prime Minister to come then and speak about it. Also, when the Manipur violence went on from May till date, not a single statement. We went on asking the Honorable Prime Minister, please come, please come. And when we say use the rules,
all right, so you asked the Prime Minister to address the House. That hasn't happened. You protested, you were suspended. Now, what next for the opposition? Can I ask you, there are questions being raised that this was a deliberate attempt of the opposition because they expected a suspension. You invited it only so that you can show unity for the India Bloc meet.
I asked that. Questions are for the BJP. I think it will be only fair if you give me more time, because Amiji is repeating what Priyanka just said. And considering it's a short program, I think you should give both sides.
Shazia, you have a point to make. I'm also very short on time. With barely a minute, Shazia, please make your point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because you had two people saying exactly the same thing. I
need to answer your question.
So it's pretty much like a copy-paste of the first speaker. So if you want to know the other side, you should ask the other side.
We're barely 30 seconds. You're wasting time. Please get to the point.
Yeah, so the fact of the matter is that when it came to Manipur, when the Home Minister was speaking, whose jurisdiction it actually was to speak on the matter, what was the demand and the zid and the stubbornness and the insistence? No, the Prime Minister will speak. And now when others, members in the House are saying, and Amit Shah is saying, yes, I will give an answer, I will come back, there has to be one insistence to make sure that whether the Home Minister or Prime Minister or all of Treasury benches must work according to the agenda set pre-decidedly by the opposition, only to ensure that no business is done. And yes, slogan shouting, sloganeering, holding placards, calling names, jumping on the benches, throwing mics, prancing around in the well is unruly conduct. That's why there is a 373 and 374. And imagine what they did with Jagdish Thankar ji. I mean, it was so shameful.
Yeah,
you're talking about democratic institutions. Imagine a constitutional post such as that of Jagdish Thankar. What were the MPs doing? Look at this Mohabbat Ki Dukaan fellow, Rahul Gandhi. How he was taking videos of a very pathetic, absolutely cringe-worthy behavior of the opposition party.